The update is finally out, and I am pleased to say we have a glitch that I can show you. So the very first glitch that we're going to do for this brand new update is how to completely get every single new upgrade you can get for the Minotaur and for your multi-tool completely for free. That's right, your nanites are not going to be welcome here. So the first thing we need to do is be in the anomaly, run right to the back, and then you want to speak to this guy right here, Perseus. Now, we want to speak to him because if you've noticed here, all of the upgrades look a little bit squashed in. But at the far right hand side, you can see a Minotaur AI pilot. So you will go ahead and buy this. Don't worry, I will refund you that. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is install this in our Minotaur. So what we're going to do from here is we're not going to jump in our ship and fly away. No. We need to do something slightly different. What we need to do is go through this wonderful portal at the other side of the anomaly itself, also known as the interstellar terminus. Now go to any planet that you have your Minotaur or exocraft on. Now this upgrade can only go in the Minotaur, it can't go in any other exocraft, very sadly. What does it do? Why do you want this upgrade? Well, I won't spoil it too much in this particular video. However, as you can tell by the name, it's all to do with autonomy, and there's some very interesting things you can do. I will have a video coming up on that later on. So here we go. As you can see, I've got all of my exocraft here. We're going to make a beeline now straight for this wonderful Minotaur, and also there's new updates for the Minotaur as well. Again, more information to follow. This footage was taken during my testing phase when I downloaded this update. So you can see I'm just playing a bit with the controls here, seeing what's new. However, nothing new in the modification side here, but there is a different way to get it all modified. Again, more to follow. What we're going to do instead is install that actual piece of equipment. Now, we're not going to go ahead and fully install it. We're just going to partially install it. So that's in the Minotaur now. The next thing we're going to do is conduct an activation glitch in order to make that stick. So what we need to do is get into our ship and fly off into space. We're going to do a flyby, guys. You all know this by now if you've been watching the channel. If you are new to the channel, very simple. Call up the anomaly. As you're going into the anomaly, what you're going to go ahead and do is get an item ready to transfer. It can be any item that you want. When you start going through the rings, as you see in the background there, transfer that item over to a player. Make sure it says send, and then we're going to go ahead and reload our auto save. Now what's going to happen is some very fancy glitch work in the background, and essentially the game's going to get that confused. It's going to let you have that upgrade in there completely for free, and it's going to give you a refund. Now for me it will show the Nautilon because that was the original exocraft I had before I switched it over to the actual Minotaur. But not to worry, I do assure you that it has stuck, and I'll show you that in just a moment. What we're going to do now, guys, is instead go over to the exosuit guy. We're going to go over to EOS, because EOS has all of the fancy new weapons. All of these new upgrades. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely amazing what they are adding now to make this game more of a PvP focused game, which is absolutely amazing. So how do you get all this for free? Here we go. We're going to go ahead and get the absolute lot. As you can see, it all costs quite a little bit of nanites, so you will have to spend the nanites first. However, you will get the nanites back. I reassure you 1,000 times. Do it exactly as I'm doing, you'll get those nanites back, and you get to keep all of these upgrades. So go ahead, buy all those upgrades. Make sure you have plenty of space in your multi-tool. There are new multi-tools as well that have been put into the world, some royal ones that I've seen plenty of online, and I know for myself where there's an absolute gorgeous one, an S-Class royal as well, which I'm really excited to show you. But make sure that you are subscribed with the notification bell icon ticked to take full advantage when that video drops. So all we're doing here, guys, like I said, is we're just making room and installing all the new tech. Now just remember, you can slide, if you have more than one multi-tool, which I'm pretty sure most of you do, you can go ahead and do this with all of your multi-tools. You can just slide it across and do it to the next one as well, and you keep on doing that until all of your multi-tools has the new tech installed. Now guys, like I said, I'm not editing out any part of this footage because I wanted you to see what I'm doing in real time, so you know what's okay and what's not okay to do. So if you do have previous tech installed that you need to get rid of to make room for the new stuff, it's perfectly fine at this stage to go ahead and do it. So just make sure you go through all technologies, make sure that you've got all the new stuff installed like I'm doing. I'm just taking my time here. Like I said, this was the first time I've ever seen this technology when I was doing this particular glitch. So I am taking my time here, and so should you. So here we go, guys. That is all of those upgrades installed. Fantastic. So all we're going to do is use a random person that's huddled around this area at the minute, and we're just going to pass him over an item. It can be any item, it doesn't matter. Make sure it says send, reload your autosave. So essentially we're doing exactly the same thing as we did with the Minotaur, except from we are already in the anomaly, and for this we don't need to like jump about with spaceships and whatnot. Just makes it a whole lot simpler. Now, if we go in and we go into our multi-tool, you will see we have all of those items installed. Fantastic. That's exactly what we're looking for. And I don't know if you've seen up the top left, even though I have hit nanite cap, I have obviously been refunded for the nanites that I've used. And to prove this again another step further, if we go back over to this guy now, we'll be able to buy those upgrades again, even though they're already in our multi-tool. So that's always... Oh, I was going to invite him then. We need to speak to EOS. Here we go. Then we're going to go over to research multi-tool upgrades again. And then, as you can see here, we can now buy them all over again, even though we have them all in our multi-tool. So here you go, multi-tool again. And just to show you as well, the exocraft, now that I switched it back over, there you go. Fantastic. So that's all saved. That's how you get it all completely for free. Now guys, the best thing is, this was the very first update glitch that I found. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Have you already gone ahead and bought all of these upgrades already, or have you held off waiting for a video like this so you can get it all for free? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know as well if you want to see where to find yourself an insanely rare royal multi-tool. And it's an S-Class, like I said, fully unlocked in the slots. Anyway, guys, that's everything from me here today. And as always, my name is Professor Sentinel, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.
Every single one of you for watching today's video. Now, do me a favor, smash that like button if you enjoyed it. If you are new around here, subscribe to the channel. I release videos like this all the time. If you're feeling extra generous today, you can go ahead and head over to my Patreon page. Link in the video description. Anything that gets contributed to the channel, guys, goes back into the channel. It's a massive help. So if you do decide to go down that route today, I want to say a massive thank you. Also, if you have some extra time today, don't forget, check out some more videos. I'll have some popped up here on the right hand side for your viewing.